Hello everybody, welcome to the Football Daily Weekly. Good to have you with us. Laurence is here.
Hey.
And Dave's here.
Hey.
We're going to be answering your questions, so let's do it. Bruce King says Di Maria's failed to justify his record fee so far. Should we be disappointed or should we reserve judgment for him? Dave?
Reserve judgment. I'd say let him play a bit deeper, central midfield like he was at the start of the season. We'll see a better Di Maria. Not up front, he's too lightweight.
Jan Myers says Coutinho versus Oscar.
I'd say on this season's form, Oscar. Last season's form, Coutinho.
Laurence?
Both seasons. I just can't pick. I want to go Coutinho because he's so good to watch. The little magician. If you watch a full game of football with Coutinho,
Yeah.
it's brilliant.
Has he got a good chat?
He's got techers.
Oh, don't say that word.
Who
I would have Oscar over Coutinho. Every day of the week, personally.
Dickhead.
But there we go. Cheyenne Sorush said, who will be promoted from the Championship? Laurence, who do you fancy them?
Brighton.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They're like bottom three nearly.
Exactly. I thought they were fantastic at the weekend.
Okay.
As in who's going to go to the playoffs?
Who's going to be promoted from the Championship? 3 teams.
Bournemouth.
Yes.
Well, for sure Bournemouth. But
Derby?
Derby.
I'd love to see Derby promoted. And
Middlesbrough.
ooh,
There you are.
Steve McLaren back in the Premier League.
I think that's what we'd all like to see. Varun Joshi says, who's the better trio? Bale, Benzema, Ronaldo, or Neymar, Suarez, and Messi? So Barcelona, Real Madrid.
I think it's all down to preference. They're both brilliant in their own minds. Barcelona with the creativity, the passing, but then Madrid is just pure pace and power, and that's
Industrious.
probably why I like them more. I'd go with the Madrid 3.
Sure.
More fun.
It's good football either way. It's very different styles of football. There's something... The Real Madrid team make you get up on your feet a little bit when they get the ball, whereas Barcelona, it's much more Barcelona-esque football where you're just kind of constantly watching this system evolve.
I don't think the Barcelona 3 works. I really don't think Suarez, Neymar and Messi works. It's too many of a similar ilk of player. Let's say a superstar, 3 superstars doesn't work. You'd say in the Ronaldo, in the Real Madrid one, you've got 2 superstars, Bale, Ronaldo, Benzema is your...
It's weird, isn't it? Benzema's not considered a superstar of Real Madrid, but I do take your point. El Master Guillermo says, if Yaya Toure leaves, where should he go?
Oh.
MLS, I'm thinking.
Everyone says MLS. Called it.
Turkey?
Juventus.
Juventus. Swap deal with Paul Pogba.
Could do, and then Yaya Toure could eventually play that Pirlo role.
How much is Yaya Toure worth?
What is he, early 30s now?
20 mil?
35, I reckon. He's
Early 30s?
He is that good. He scored 27 goals in the league in the last 2 seasons. That is ridiculous, and we're only that's 1.5 seasons. He is that good. He hit a bit of bad form at the start of this season because of his family issues.
Sure.
Let's not blame it on the keg. Let's not blame it. It was family personal
Yeah,
issues.
absolutely. Yeah.
And he's hitting the form again now. I think he's still that good, and he's a player that what would he lose? Physically fit, strong, athletic, and he can pass, can score goals. He's got it all. Really has.
He's 31.
Yeah.
I mean, if he leaves at the end of the season, he's going to be 32.
That's still quite young for a central midfielder of his ilk, of a ball-playing central midfielder.
I think he's getting
But
on.
one who likes to burst forward like that?
But then that's what I'm saying, he could evolve again. At Man City, at Barcelona, he was holding midfielder.
True.
Then he went to play that attacking midfield, then he's going to go back.
Yeah, he played centre-back a few times, didn't he?
All against Man United in the Champions League final.
There
It
you
was
are.
excellent.
I was there. Krishna Adishan says, why are teams not interested in developing youth players? Dave?
They are. Next.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
Poorly run and stupid.
Okay, like it. Laurence?
Some teams are. A lot of teams are.
Okay. Josh Fleming, AC Milan just keep getting worse. How can they sort out this dire situation? Yeah, Laurence,
First of all, sort out your free kicks.
Yeah.
Didn't you see that ridiculous free kick?
Oh
they did
my
on the
goodness,
weekend?
yeah. But it was the other weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah,
2 weeks
that's
ago.
what you think. That's your problem.
Yeah.
All right.
Set pieces.
No, well, for a
So they
start,
should get in Sam Allardyce.
Yeah, get in. No, that's your problem. Is if you're doing that in training, right? You're missing the point.
Or are you missing the point here? Because
What
I
am I
think the way the clubs run, the finances, that kind of thing.
They've still got enough quality players in there.
I don't think you do.
Their play is not good enough.
I think that the question before about youth is AC Milan's problem. There's no youth in there. There's players like Mexes that are running around sleeper holding people.
That was a real
It's
sleeper hold.
ridiculous. Like, why pay Mexes a lot of money? He's an all right defender at most.
He's a poor man's Jesus.
I know they lost the likes of Thiago Silva, they lost the likes of Urovic, and what they've done, they've done nothing. That's it. They're stagnated. They need a new. They've got a good young manager, but he needs the support. He needs the technical director. He needs Les Reed at AC Milan.
Les Reed at AC Milan. There you go. Was
They
the
need
problem?
Gattuso.
But was the problem though that
No, mate, come on.
they certainly do not need
No,
Gattuso.
they do not need
But
Gattuso.
but was the problem though? It was that cluster of players, in which Gattuso was one, and Inzaghi and Nesta, who were obviously fantastic players for so long.
Yeah.
And then they had a clear out, and they all went. Well, Cafu would have been another one, and they all went at the same time.
Yeah.
And
They went through maybe a period of 3 years, I think, and the squad was slowly disassembled as they invested more and more money, and they hamstrung themselves. Silvio Berlusconi hamstrung the club by investing so much money into some individual players, and then being bought by the fact that he ran into trouble, and B really badly wanted the money, which was 65 million. They didn't reinvest that, obviously, because the club couldn't afford to reinvest that. And maybe he underestimated what it would take for AC Milan to continue to do that. There was an air of inertia, in a sense, around the club because they were sort of going, well, we're AC Milan, we can still attract players. And they could. They attracted Honda. They already had El Shaarawy. They had young players like Pato. They couldn't attract. I mean, they've got Abbiati at the back now, but he's not an incredible goalkeeper.
Yeah.
They couldn't attract a good enough centre-back to replace other players. They've got second-string players, which are indicative of the problem at AC Milan right now. And it's when I say that free kick that you see on Vine, you see all over the internet, is the problem. I mean, that's not a fundamental. The fundamentals are not in place now at AC Milan. And that's the problem. They don't have the fundamental style of football down.
Our very own Adam Boltwood has asked...
The voice.
Yes, the voice and the face.
Yeah.
Is Harry Kane England's most promising youngster?
No, dickhead.
Oh, Adam Boltwood there asking Harry
I'd say
Kane.
yes. At
Future
the moment.
Ballon d'Or winner, I would say.
Potentially, yeah. I think he's really good form in under 21s, and he's carried that through to the Premier League, and he's really changed Spurs. He's given that energy. Against Chelsea, he was absolutely brilliant, and that's where that's a performance that Harry Kane's got to use to pull him through the rest of the season. Berahimo could be another one, but then he scores a lot of penalties.
Yeah, there you go.
Sterling?
Well, I was about to say, more promising than Raheem Sterling?
No.
No, okay. I thought you'd want an opinion on that. Thank you very much for joining us on the Football Daily Week. It's been a pleasure. Thank you to Laurence and Dave, and we'll see you next time.